You know what, you guys? I'm feeling a little bit quirky today. How about we make this an unboxing video as well? Alright, we're good. Hey everybody, it's TF Renegade here. I hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful day. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Retro Series Seaspray. This is a brand new mold. This has not been released prior to this. This is kind of new for this line because before this, we got Gears, Brawn, and Bumblebee, which were already pre-existing, but now we're starting off with Seaspray as a brand new mold, and now we're going to get a Wheelie and a Outback next year. So they're kind of switching it up on us here. We're going to get these before Age of the Primes, I guess. But before we look at this guy, we got to look at this box. So as you can see, I viciously already ripped this thing open. From the intro of the video, you saw how I magically opened this up on my own. But right over here, we have the original G1 artwork. Looks amazing on this box. But we have the brand new toy right down here in vehicle mode. You can see that down there. I really like the packaging on these. I think it's really cool to have like the original Generation 1 packaging on those. But I mean, as far as it goes, it looks pretty much the same as the old ones, except for the new toy there. And then on the back, we got the little specs for him, and we got all the little fighting going on up there. I always loved this artwork when I was a kid. I really, really love that art. My favorite is the original, like on the first wave of Transformers from then, where they had Optimus Prime here and the others fighting over there. So, yeah, I really like that. But, yeah, that's it for the box. So, taking a look at Seaspray here, we can see that he is a brand new mold. I think the last time we had a Seaspray figure was Titan's Return, so it's been a good chunk of time. I think we really did need a new Seaspray, especially because that one was like a Legends or Core class, whatever we were calling them back then. So getting him in deluxe form is definitely a treat, especially because Hasbro and Takara have done an excellent job on this figure. I mean, he really cleans up well. Whoever engineered this did a great job, especially like on his back. He got no kibble. You got nothing hanging out back here. Looks great. He's got his little beer belly here. And then his feet, I gotta gush about this because they cleaned these up so well. Whoever engineered this needs a raise because I think these look really nice. And if you wanted to, you could pull these out, get your fat fingers in there and, whip these around. And if you think Seaspray's feet are too small, give him some clown shoes. So when it comes to the aesthetics on Seaspray, I think he looks really good. He looks like his G1 toy, obviously. As you can see, he's got the light blue here on his arms. He's got the yellow there on his legs. Got some blue and black there on his feet. Got some white here on his belly and his chest. White on the crotch. He's got some cool little design there. It's supposed to replicate those stickers that he used to have. So that looks really nice right there. I like that. The biggest thing on here is his head. As you can see, he's got a nice black visor there and nice vented mouth plate. And then over here, if you're lucky, you get a paint chip like mine. The head design is just fantastic. I love this. I'm pretty sure these are the same colors as the cartoon version as well. So when Age of the Primes or whatever toy line they do this in does their Seaspray, I can't see much of a difference. I mean, really, they might do a darker blue. Maybe. The head design is going to be the biggest thing they change, but I like this head. I'm not a big Seaspray fanboy, so this fills that void for Seaspray really, really well. Back here, you can see, cleans up so nice. He's got nice little propellers up there. So, yeah, I mean, he's a good-looking figure. And for his accessory, he comes with a little blaster. So, there you go. Looks good. And for articulation, Seaspray can look to the left. He can look to the right. He can move his head around all the way if you want him to. He can lift his arm up all the way. He can pull it all the way around. He has an elbow bend. He has an elbow swivel, which is really nice, but no wrist swivel. It can only go down and up, which is very disappointing. He has a waist swivel, which is great. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back all the way. He does have a knee bend. He can go all the way. It's a 10 out of 10 on the bend. And he has feet rockers, so you can make him stand any way you please. When it comes to comparisons, we're going to bring in some mini bots here. We got Gears, Brawn, and Bumblebee, so you can see how they look together. I don't have the retro versions. I've wanted to get them, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to put the extra money out for some little differences, but I'm sure if you have the retro versions, he's going to look great with them. So you can get a pretty good idea how they look here. Okay, and then we'll bring in a Voyager class. So let's go ahead and bring in Mr. RoboCop Red Alert. So we'll slap him there. You can see how the Visor brothers look together. And then we'll bring in King of the Sea, who is also going to be swimming with him. Skybite, so they're going to have their battle out there sometime. Man, he's a big boy. I keep forgetting he's a Voyager, but he's huge. So there you go. And last but not least, we all know what we need to do. We got the behemoth himself, Commander Class, Optimus Prime. And here we have Seaspray in his vehicle mode. And you guys can already tell they've done a great job with this. I mean, this looks really, really good for Seaspray. And you can see he's got some nice details here in the front. He's got some black windows with some molded details around it. He's got some molded details down here on the bottom, over here on the top. He's got a nice Autobot symbol right there. You can see that. He's got his legs right here, but that's normal for Seaspray, so looks good. These pieces from his stomach are now on the sides. Right there. This piece flips around, so it's facing that way. He's got some nice black windows there, molded details on both sides, and he's got some on the top. And yeah, I think for the front, it looks really good. And then you flip him around to the back, and whoa, ho, ho, all right. We got a head sticking out here. So I don't know why this was the design choice for him. I'm sure there could have been a way for this head to be tucked away somewhere, but it is what it is. I don't think it looks too terrible, but it is jarring to just see it hanging out there, especially here on the bottom, because he's just staring at you. And I think when they do the cartoon version, it's going to be worse because he's going to have actual eyes. So, yeah, he's just going to be staring at the fish the whole time. But, I mean, it's there. I really don't have much else to say about it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's just, it's meh. But he's got these propellers up here. They both spin. So, looks really good. But, yeah, all in all, I think it's a really, really good version of him, aside from his head sticking out there. I mean, they got details molded in here, so it's not as, as jarring as it would be without it. But, I mean, you can still see his face on the side. So, it is what it is, but I still think this is a really, really good version of Seaspray. It's vehicle comparison time, so let's bring in the Microbots again so you can see how they all look. They look good together. I like that. I mean, it's not like they're going to be on the road together, but I think they look really good if you're going to have a vehicle shelf. So there you have those, and then we'll bring in a Voyager car. We'll have Visor Brother Red Alert there, so you can see those. And then we'll bring in the one that really matters, Skybite, since they're going to be the ones duking it out in the ocean. So you can see how they look. Skybite is enormous, so let's hope he has a chance. And then, last but not least, the Behemoth, Studio Series 86, Optimus Prime. And that's how they look together. So closing it out on Seaspray here, I think this is a great representation of the original toy, updated it in new form. I think Hasbro and Takara have done a really good job with that. And when they do a cartoon deco later, I think it's going to look really good on this, so I'm excited to see how that turns out. But yeah, for the collector's rating, I'm going to give him a 8. I think he's going to look really good on your shelf, whether you put him with the original show or the other retro collection. And if you got like a mini bot shelf, he's going to look really good on that. But yeah, for the parents rating, I'm going to give him a 6. So the reason I gave him an 8 before and I'm giving him a 6 here is a couple reasons. So you can see here on his belly, he's got these two things. These tend to come off when you're transforming him, and the same goes for these tabs on the back of his feet here. This one's a little better because it's got something to lock it in, but this one's kind of hanging loose here, and I've had it pop off a couple times. For collectors, I don't think you guys are going to have too much of a problem with it, but for younger kids, I could definitely see these pieces getting lost or what have you, so just keep that in mind. And my other problem is, right up here, this plastic is really thin. I mean, I could see kids playing with this and maybe warping this plastic or somehow breaking it as well, because it's really thin. If you put too much pressure on it, it definitely sags. So just keep that in mind. That's why I gave it an 8 with collectors, because I don't think you guys are, you guys are adults. I don't think you guys are going to break this. But yeah, that's going to do it for Seaspray. If you guys like the content, make sure to subscribe. It really helps motivate me to keep going. And make sure to leave your comments down below as well. I like to hear what you guys say about the figures. Do you love this guy? Do you hate him? Or do you just kind of feel meh about him? But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next... Whoa. Hold on, guys. I almost just ended the video, but Seaspray knows we got something else to do here. We couldn't do this in the studio, so we're going to do it in my favorite room, the bathroom. We're going to see if this guy is worth the $24.99 or maybe $27.99 that Hasbro's asking for him. We're going to put this guy to the real test. Hasbro, you better be crossing your fingers. Here we go. All right, Seaspray, do your thing. All right.